And then, in your darkest hour, you know what comes. The dream. The insight, the possibility, the fire, the desire to see it realized will fill your belly and energize you until you put it in words or high jumps in the air to convince the masses and to make them aware. And then wisely hand it over to someone with the sustaining power to see it through. You're gone and your mind will lead you to something new. And that's the point. That's the purpose. This will come to you naturally. And when you champion, do it lovingly and for light. Do not use your skills to fight and backbite, to choose a side in a distracting controversy. Yours is not to speak for or against. Yours is only to tell the human story. Remember that I told you this when they come to you seeking to buy your pen. Tell the story. Tell the story and they come. Tell the story and those characters that only exist in your mind but you wrote of anyway will come to you in real life and tears in that day, saying you've saved their life. Tell the story and tell all the fear that it contains and tell all the pain that remains. And they will personify you as bravery. Here is the selfish temptation that you must meet. Do not allow yourself to overheat. You know to who to give your glory. What prize and crown exalts a man more than humility? And then look back and thank that trial you formerly detested. Examine what it made in you, and in future sadness, do not its lessons forget. Oh, the badness, the sheer badness, the pure badness of that experience. That is the hardest fight. That is the strongest advice, for which I struggle yet. Well, you have the kindness, the voice, the energy, the people who house your mind, your funny stories. You are the well. Keep pouring, keep pouring, keep pouring, keep pouring. And when you will, and you will, make tons of mistakes, give yourself the justice of the oops, oops, oops. You'll go around and around and around and around, but I promise you, at the end you'll find your truth. I don't need to tell you what you can do. You will surely find all the possibilities. Or how many in the world are better by your being in it. The exponential weight lifted by the compliments and gifts you give naturally. I only need to remind you of who you are. This is something that you need, that you want, that you deserve. You are worthy. You are childlike. You are candid. You are enthusiastic. You are rhyming. You are naturally poetic. Acting adept from the womb. After all, who swims in the abyss and looks eye to eye with suicide and jumps out of it into immeasurable energy like the ENFP? Enough said. Enough stated. Enough said. You have been who you were. You are who you are. You're already thinking of who you're going to be. I love you. I love you. I love you to tears. I love you. You are an ENFP. That's how it starts. It begins in tears, but it always ends in happiness. Remember that.